PSY292. Welcome to study session 3, Industrial Psychology and the Work Environment. Introduction. In this study session, you will examine the features of the new work environment and the challenges they pose for industrial psychologists. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. State 5 features of the new work environment. 2. Define and use correctly the following words in bold: concepts of recruitment, selection, placement. 3. Present rationale for personnel decision, the new work environment. The role of an industrial psychologist is even more important given far-reaching changes in the work environment. The current new work environment is premised on the following. 1. Greater diversity of workforce. Members of both sexes and people from different cultures now form the cream of most organizations' workforce. 2. Downsizing. Organizations now employ few talented individuals. 3. Stiffer competition for few talented individuals to fill organizational positions. 4. Increased interaction between local and foreign firms. 5. Short-term rather than long-term employment. 6. Computerized office or factory and consistent introduction of high-technology equipment and electronic gadgets. An obvious implication of the new work environment for industrial psychology is that personnel selection methods will have to be more sensitive to distinguish good and bad workers. This will ensure that they add value to organization and increase competitive advantage. Concepts of recruitment, selection, and placement. The field of industrial psychology has peculiar concepts that you need to understand in order to fully appreciate issues of research and practice in the field. Study sessions 7 to 8 address this concern. The concepts of recruitment, selection, and placement are erroneously used interchangeably because some people ascribe the same meaning to them. Although the concepts are somewhat linked, they do not mean the same thing. Recruitment is an organizational activity which aims at encouraging potentially qualified individuals to apply for vacant positions in an organization. Usually, this is done through job or position adverts in the newspaper, posters, billboards, radio, company bulletin, internal memo, and more recently, in the Nigerian work environment, internet. Vacancies can also be personally announced to an unemployed individual by current employees of an organization. A good recruitment method usually generates a large pool of potentially qualified applicants. Selection is the process of picking from the pool of potentially qualified individuals generated by recruitment. Those that are considered most suitable for the jobs. Put simply, selection is separating the wheat from the chaff. It helps an organization to offer employment to applicants who are more likely to do the job well. Placement is the process of putting employees in positions or jobs that they are best suited for. Consider the outcome of a situation where new entrants into an organization are placed in wrong positions or jobs for which they have little or no aptitude. This misfit will result in poor performance. Therefore, placement helps to create a person-job fit that ensures high performance in prescribed roles. From the explanations given above, we can all see that the three concepts are interwoven. In fact, they complement one another. While recruitment calls everybody's attention to the vacant jobs, selection helps to identify good individuals from those who tender their credentials for recruitment, and placement chooses among job options that which makes a new entrant to be more productive. Personnel decisions. Personnel decision is a concept that refers to choices that an organization makes on issues of selection, placement, evaluation, promotion, training, and development of the human factor. Organizations necessarily make a choice because diverse options usually exist on the identified issues of personnel. Thus, the process of choosing among the options is the crux of what is regarded as personnel decisions. Personnel decision is necessary because on all of the issues identified, individuals are normally distributed. To get the best of this distribution, management essentially attempts to choose the best option. For example, a good personnel decision results in the selection of the most excellent applicants from the available options for a given position in an organization. If the organization does this for every position, then it will have maximized manpower. Again, personnel decision is necessary because organizations want to make profits and survive in the ever-competitive market. They cannot achieve this if decisions on hiring, placement, evaluation, promotion, training, and development of the human factor are left to chance. A careful decision on the best means of addressing each of the personnel issues helps to ensure organizational effectiveness. Study session summary. In this study session, we examine three interrelated concepts of recruitment selection and placement. We also note the new challenges which the industrial psychologists face in the new work environment. These include diversity of workforce, downsizing, stiffer competition for talented employees, short-term rather than long-term employment, introduction of high technology equipment, and increased interaction between local and foreign organizations. Lastly, we examined personnel decision. This refers to choices that an organization makes on issues of selection, placement, evaluation, promotion, training, and development of human factor. Organizations necessarily choose among options on these issues because they wish to make profits and remain competitive, and because individuals are normally distributed on the identified issues. End of study session 3. Thank you for listening.